Good evening, everyone. Welcome to something I've never done before, which is a commentary on my own video. But uh, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. I'm really happy with this video. I wanted to. Oh, no, don't you fucking dare. I'm doing some fucking adjustments, as you can see, to try to get the VLC player actually all nice and tidy within the format here. Uh, I that bothers. Oh my god. Okay. Apparently, this VLC is not set to just a normal aspect ratio for no reason. So I just had to adjust it. Anyways, hello, welcome one and all. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for joining us. What's happening? What is going on? If you have not taken a watch of the video as it is, I would highly recommend that because I would appreciate any eyes on the video. And also, I'm just happy with the video, and you should go watch it. Smile. Smile. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through the video as it is, and I'll pause as we're going. I might also put up things on the stream as we go along from the highlight just raw files that I have for this thing, because this was a beast actually. Uh, my. Uh, the very first thing I do want to say about this video is that this took much longer than I expected it to. I did expect this to be a problem edit, but I didn't expect it to take me as long as it did. I believe I started this video early October of this year. I think so. You know what? That's a good question. I really wish I actually had kept track of this. But I'm pretty sure I've been working on it for 2 months, honestly. And you'll we'll just I will talk about it as we get to it, but let's start. Let's start here. Hello. Welcome. It is me. Your favorite real boy. I'm Spamton. Okay, let's start here. First of all, if you have actually watched the VOD of this, you know that there's not music here. But there actually was on my end. Because very, very notably, my entire audio setup got really, really fucked up for this stream and this stream alone, and I don't particularly understand it. And it still bothers me, genuinely. I know what happened now, but I'm still flabbergasted that even happened. And it really made this entire stream a lot more complicated, and also made the editing of this stream a lot more complicated. Anyways, this is a fun bit. This is one of the very first bits that I did in this edit. I really like these flashing lights. It's nice to meet you. Oh boy, the explosion always gets me. That explosion was always such a fun. That was such a funny thing to do in editing. But genuinely speaking here, if you have kept up with my projects for a long time, you actually might recognize that sign that actually comes from my comic that I was working on many years ago. That is that backplating of the sign is a recoloring of the one that I made a long time ago for the introduction from one of my characters in that comic. I was really happy with it. I didn't want, but I also thought it was just better to do some creative asset reuse rather than make an entire new one. Jesus Christ, actually, I made a lot of assets, and I'm glad I chose to reuse that one.
It's good to be here. It's really good to finally be here. I feel invigorated. I feel great. Hey guys, I heard there was a stream tonight. Sorry, I'm a little late.
So this pop-up, I also made these custom, actually. And I'm also really, really happy with this pop-up. I think it's very fun. I think I recreated the style of, like, Windows 2000 pretty well. I'm like, it's kind of a mix between, like, the very, like, simplistic Windows 98, I think, and Windows 2000 aesthetics. But, like, this is all hand done. I did all of this. It's really, really nice. Also, in the background is Spamton. Of course.
What? Another Spy Guys Realms. It's me, Spamston. Were you expecting someone else? It's Pennywise, but instead of penny, it's more nickel. Nickel-wise.
I've been quoting this fucking quote from Maker Louie for weeks. I just keep thinking about them saying this, and I think it's one of the things that stuck out the most to me in rewatching this entire stream, because my editing process is I watched the entire stream over again, and then I made a first draft cut. I made a first cut, and then I made a second cut, and then as I was doing the assets and, like, all of the major editing for this, like the camera cuts and everything, I also technically was doing a third cut here. But this one quote stuck with me so much, actually.
Okay, sure. I'm nickel-wise. See, I was money smart. I was never book smart. I was money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Big shot.
that I also was thinking about me fucking saying I was never book smart, I was money smart, makes me more intelligent the entire time. This is a outdated reference. It's okay, long story short here. There's an online rapper who made a song called Mega Man, and my friends and I got really, really obsessed with that song. And it bled through into this, and I was very tempted to maybe put him into this, but I think it's better if it just stands alone. Genuinely, I think it's very funny. Dr. Arcular, is that you? Is that you, Devo? Is that you, my funny friend Devo? If so, hi, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us. What's going on? Yes, hi, Devo. Hi, Devo. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm literally just I'm just going through the video right now, and I'm just talking as through the process and all the other random things I have this, because I have a lot to say about this one, more than I've had to say about basically any of the other videos I've done so far. And also, this is just an experiment. We're gonna see.
That's me. I'm the big shot. You all get it. You all understand the big shot. The way it takes to be more than you are. To become big.
I love this fucking bit so much. Not only because it makes me look like I have a fucking bugle poos on, but also this bit was almost lost. I actually almost lost the footage for this one. For some reason, I don't know when in editing I overwrote the big text, but at some point I must have put an asset into Premiere that overwrote it, and as such, this almost didn't make it into the final video. Except I had saved a 2-minute clip of the first 2 minutes I had edited, so I was able to save it. It luckily was saved. But I still love this one, and I love the way it comes out of my mouth. I love how it's burnt. It's very funny to me. Hi, Kay. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening as well. Thanks for joining us. What's up? What's going on? Welcome to this Suffering of Spamton commentary.
Bigger than you've ever known! And tonight I'm going to become a big shark. Even bigger than I already am. Because, you know, I'm pretty big. I'm pretty big. Pretty well known.
If you did know. That's also something I've been quoting.
You had the ability to grow facial hair, Spamton. What facial hair? This is my puppet jaw.
This bit that is about to happen here, this is also one of my favorites of this video. God damn. I knew I had to get a fucking, like wooden jaw noise. I had to put it in here. And then this moment right here, I actually gifted myself. I actually took frames from this moment and I made it into a GIF. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on screen actually. It's okay. I didn't mean for that to be literally my full screen, but I literally gift myself doing that to make this work. This is 4 frames. I literally screenshotted 4 frames to do Spamton Talk Sprite. Oh my god, that's so. This is my fucking PNG tuber, guys. I'm getting to the PNG tuber business. Welcome to my stream, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? Yippee! Thank you so much for joining me. I'm fucking crying.
Great. So, let's talk about what tonight is all about. About me.
Okay, also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also getting really fucking distracted because I keep fucking thinking that the chat messages in the video or chat messages that I'm actually saving right now, in the present day, when I'm doing this commentary, I'm fucking getting myself confused.
It's about us. For you see, in tonight's events, I will be going on an adventure. And as I do, you, in the chat, have all the ability to completely sabotage me as I go. Make me miserable. Better kill me. Better do it in one shot. Time for the main event.
When I say I've watched this video multiple times, just because I was editing it, I've seen this so much. I honestly might be able to quote this entire video.
Take us away. Who's ready for fun?
Oh, I didn't notice that in editing this. Hold on. Wait a second. How did I miss that? Oh, that breaks kayfabe so bad. Oh my god. Okay, long story short, I guess you can tell. I edited this in. I did in the first portion of this. In the actual VOD of this, the Super Spamton 64 does not show up at this moment, but like for the narrative, I made it work. You can see the thin lines of the recording on this. I don't know how I missed that. That actually makes me very upset. I feel very frustrated by that, actually! How did I miss that? How the okay, awesome, great. Oh, so shouts out to Rosie Com, the person who made Super Spamton 64. That mod is the only reason this VOD exists, this stream existed to be in the first place. It's where the idea of this entirely came from, so thank you, Rosie Com.
Look at that beautiful face.
Also, this one moment here, if you've watched the VOD or you pay attention enough, you might recognize that this is actually out of place. This chronologically did not happen immediately, like it does in the video. I took this from a different spot in the video entirely. Because I thought it fit better here.
It's time for me. My adventure. My quest. It's my time. Getting a bit aggressive? Spamton is never aggressive. Spamton is a little aggressive. We must start our adventure.
Okay, so this intro, I mean, this is the intro of the actual mod, right? Okay, really quickly here, we're going to talk about this. I had the idea to have the Lakitu actually, how do I put it, fly in front of the text. One of the very last things I did for this video was this intro. So if you watch closely, you will see that, yeah, he's in front of the text. I fucking keyframed this Lakitu to be over the text. I was really happy with that. Also, that one, this also took a decent amount of time. I also wanted to do something like this, so if you watch, this text also got, like, keyframed to only appear, it got cropped and keyframed to appear only once Lakitu goes on the bridge. Really happy with that one. Also, please let me know if the audio for this is okay. I actually don't know how loud or quiet I am to the video, or vice versa. It's good? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Appreciated.
Hi, me. Hi. 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 He is having so much fun.
Okay, so now we got to talk about the major problems with this stream, and I guess just the VOD in general. So I at the very start of this, I talked about the audio problems here. One of the major audio problems here is that my audio setup got completely fucked over, and this is why in the VOD, for almost 30 minutes of this stream, there is no fucking in-game audio. It's only my fucking voice. This also affected my recording. For some reason, also, I lost my multi-stream, my multi-track recording. So it doesn't actually, there's no, it's all one track. Everything is one track in this, and that made this really difficult. For the very start of this, it's mostly fine. Again, like, I just kind of edited the music. Actually, if you notice very carefully here, Spamton, you don't hear any footsteps.
I don't get to see daylight that often.
God, that's so true. You don't hear any sound effects for the first, I think, 7 minutes of this video, because I didn't want to edit in the sound effects again. That would have been a nightmare. This video would have taken, like, probably another week if I edited in all the sound effects. It wasn't worth it.
Pantsless hides the kids. I am not pantsless. I have so many pants. I have black pants.
This is also one of the last bits I did.
Blue pants. And black pants. And booty shorts.
I am obsessed with this bit. I love the Spamton booty shorts so fucking much. Shouts out to Shirt Bimbo, because I was actually able to make this pair off of their website. They literally have a text generator that puts it over a pair of their own booty shorts. It's really funny. Shouts out to Shirt Bimbo for that. Use as salesperson, handle with care is also kills me. It slays me.
That's right. It's a
Slutty Spamton summer.
Doesn't even have shoes on. Who needs shoes? Big shots don't need shoes. Big shots only need toes.
I did not know what to do with this one for a long time.
No fucking swearing in my Spamton stream. Whoa! Grass! I've never touched this.
I'm backing up here. I guess I'll watch the grass bit again. Hold on.
Grass! I've never touched this.
Okay. I also handmade this. I think I'm probably out of like the major assets of this video, I think this is one of my favorites. It's so good. First of all, if you notice, if you look at my mouse here, if you notice this, I made a symbol for Cromer. I made a currency symbol for Cromer. Chromer, because it doesn't exist in Deltarune. It's only ever referred to as Chromer. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to actually make one. Turns out, I got really lucky that there wasn't actually a symbol, an actual currency symbol like this. There's one close. There's one currency with the K with a line directly in the middle of it. So having two lines kind of skirted around that. So this is my custom Chromer currency symbol. Again, like, this gets used a number of times throughout the video, but like, it's very wild. Also, I also did make a hand edit here of these smileys. Input the red and blue, the pink and yellow glasses on with the red dots on it. Also, I knew I had to make this.
Grass!
God damn it.
I've never touched this.
I knew I had to make this the Roblox sound. I actually had to go do some digging because I did not remember what sound I was thinking of, but when I found out, I was like, oh yeah, it's the Roblox sound. Okay.
You want poor me hurt right now? Oh. Oh. Well, if that's what the public wants, die!
I actually was going to I tried to do digging in the files of this mod to find the actual hurt noise that Spamton uses in this. And for some reason they're in a format that I can't actually import into Premiere. So I decided to just not do it. I decided to just make it the normal Undertale hurt sound effect. It wasn't that big of a deal. Right. I want to talk about this now, because this is something I don't think I've actually discussed at all on stream. The original premise of this stream was not what ended up being it. This was a secondary option I had. What I originally wanted to do was that I wanted to use crowd control, the Twitch application that allows your viewers to affect your in-game your game as you play it. I wanted to use that, and I wanted to give the people more direct input as to what happened in this stream. But as it turns out, and if you're a programmer, you understand this, I couldn't do that because the Spamton 64 mod actually has a completely different checksum from normal Mario 64. So when I tried to input the Spamton mod into crowd control, it rejected it. And I was like, fuck. The whole point about this is that I'm playing as Spamton in Mario 64. So I decided to do this instead, which is I had a Win Orbs redemption to just force me to hurt myself. Which is also frustrating here because in this mod, what I was playing here was the Super Mario 64 PC build. In the PC build, there is actually a input that you can do to just hurt yourself. For some reason, it wasn't working. Literally, I think a day before I did this, which made me very upset. So I had to pivot very hard for.
What the fuck is that freaklet? What the fuck is that freaklet? What's he doing here? He is not supposed to be here. This is my stream. This is for me. This is my stream.
I don't know if you can tell there, but the music, the background music for this is actually distorted and warped. That it sounds a lot crunchier. That is intentional.
Excuse that. Excuse me. Egg? Peepus! Yum, yummy, delicious Peepus. You ever wonder how they make them blue? Oxygen deprivation? Peepus don't need air. All Peepus need is love. You ever farm raise your Peepus? They are of the most delectable kind if you farm raise them. But don't eat Peepus. Don't eat the Peepus.
I love myself for fucking looking directly in the camera in the middle of this speech. I don't know. It kills me.
Are they not edible? You can eat Peepus. Don't.
This is also super terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I love me for doing this, but holy shit.
I have Peepus up to my mouth right now. Don't you dare. If you do that, I will track you down. I have the Spamton Nation coming to your house right now. Big shot.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do for this at first. And then I went looking up Spamton videos on YouTube, and I discovered that this person had done VR chat where they got a shit ton of people to be in Spamtons. And then I was like, okay, that works. What I'm actually realizing right now is something I didn't actually think about, is that I did actually flip this footage from the source footage. I completely didn't realize that Deltarune was backwards because of that, which I do think makes this funnier.
So I can't eat Peepus, but I can throw in Furnace.
This stream is so I think past me for all the fucking really funny physical comedy of this stream, because holy shit. I think the three punch combo of looking in the camera, then getting really close to the camera, and then choking out the camera is fucking awesome.
When will someone redeem Morshu?
Okay. Oh boy. I'll let this bit play, but I want to talk about this as well.
Morshu. That is a name I've not heard in quite some time. He's a fellow man of the deals. Maybe we'll have to buy a bomb from him. Maybe.
So, okay, you see over here? Yeah, this is when I sang Morshu for this. There's two reasons to cut this from the actual edited version of this. One, the audio problems also, the silence of everything but my voice also applies to Morshu here. No one heard the actual song I was singing. It was just completely silent, and like in retrospect that makes me very frustrated. And also like sad. Like, it's already sad that like had so many technical hiccups, but like the person who makes all of these videos, Jeff Lindblom, incredible fucking YTPer. This deserved to have been heard by everyone. But also the second reason is that for some reason this is the only YTP MV that Jeff has done, that Mr. Lindblom has done, that doesn't have the lyrics on the video. And as far as I'm aware, no one had actually transcribed this video. So I practiced for like 2 weeks ahead of time because I knew I would use this video. I was practicing ahead of time to try to like make this work, to be able to sing it properly. I couldn't. I was terrible at it, actually. One of the big benefits about the Morshu rap as it is, Morshu's Paradise, is that it has the lyrics on it. So even if I most of the time, I'm pretty well versed in like being able to just go off my memorization of it. But like, oh man, this one was tough, actually. So like, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it to keep, unfortunately, which does break the nature that the two King Harkinian edited videos had their songs sung of Morshu's Paradise. But I think it was better that this one didn't actually get it. Also, this video already has like enough in it. I don't know. It's fine. It's sad, but whatever.
You. What are you doing here? This is my stream! is your game? Chaos? No, no, no chaos!
So, this also got affected by the audio problems. This no one actually heard all of the dialogue that Jevil was saying. So I had to edit that back in. But that's exactly what he said.
Oh, that's bad. Chaos mode has been enabled. May the game begin. I never knew I had the ability to blow up doors! Thank you, Mr. Morshoe, for your beautiful bombs! Whoa!
I was kind of not sure if that sound was too graphic or not. Because all it is just a twig snapping. That's just a twig snapping sound I found. I didn't know if that sounded too, like, gruesome or not. Because it is actually a very, like, I don't know how to put it, viscous break. It worked. It worked very well, but, like, oh my god. It does actually kind of give me a little bit of squick, and I think that's what makes it work.
How did I break my neck? Have you ever broken your neck? I have, apparently. Peep is his friend. We should all know this. Ah! Goodbye.
By the way,
Not Spamton's day.
By the way, that was actually my mic peaking there. I didn't actually edit that down. My mic, I yelled so loud there that my mic peaked. That's gonna happen another time in this video, which I think is just so funny.
I was Big Shot! I was Big Shot!
Okay, now we're at the point where I had fixed my audio, and now the actual in-game audio is in the VOD. But again, because I didn't have my multi-track recording going for this, it's all one track. So like that made this very problematic. And there is a point in this video that we'll get to that I have to discuss about that made this a real challenge.
Spamton might die. Kill! When I said kill, I did not mean me. Anyways, good news, I have 51 lives.
Remember that for later.
I am the most alive person ever, because I am a real boy. Hello, sir. I'm here to kill you once again. What? I'm flying!
The Joyer is one of the stupidest bits in this video. But I think it's funny as fuck. I love having it. I love saying nouner. Like the blissful bliss. I don't like the. I was almost gonna say the blissful blissy, blisser. The smiling smiler. Like I think. Oh, maybe I should have actually made this the smiling smiler. Now that I think about it, but I think the joyous joyers is also very funny to me.
Maybe even Spamton can do something incredibly cheesy. Yes! Spamton win!
He's so happy. I'm really happy for him. I'm really happy for Spamton.
My Chromer! My life Chromer savings! I must collect it all. No, 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 no! No! My Chromer! My life Chromer! What did I walk into?
I love how expressive I was in this stream, genuinely. I really kind of... I overdid my fucking expressions in this one. It was so funny.
Welcome! Spamton stream. It's my time. No one else's time. It's my time. I deserve this. I deserve this broken neck. Never again. Never again will Spamton. The clown around town is gone. For the time being, we return to normalcy.
You might also notice here that the video has gotten quieter. That is unfortunately just how it ended up. I, for some reason, I start to get really quiet in this stream. and I tried to make it as best as I could. Because again, without having an isolated track of myself and the game audio, I literally, it was either I made the audio lower to try to make myself sound louder, or to make the game sound quieter, or make it louder to try to make myself sound louder. And the compromise I went with was trying to lower the audio.
Or as normal as spam can be, being a big shot, a big red flying shot, but big shot, nevertheless. Y'all ever heard of Jeff the Killer?
The Jeff the Killer bit fucking sends me. I just said this. I really did just say this in the stream, but it fucking sent me when I was rewatching VOD.
He is so cool.
I think this is actually why I said it in the first place on stream, because Jeff the Killer does kind of look like Spamton a little bit, but this image sends me. It's the most out of pocket thing I say in the stream, and it's so good.
You want to hurt me? Okay. 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 Well then, watch this.
Now that I think about it, this is... Oh, wait, is this out of order? Wait, why do I... Okay, actually, wait, hold on. I don't even remember about this chronologically. Why do I only have 2 stars? Why did I have to reopen the door there? Didn't I just get stars from that?
Shit!
I don't actually remember.
You satisfied? Are you happy? Did you enjoy? I've been seeing a lot of ads recently. They're my favorite. I love seeing the ads. That's why I don't use an ad blocker. But I've been seeing a lot of them recently. What's a MILF?
So I wanted to make an asset for this, like an actual like fake pop-up ad that's like local MILFs in your area. I decided not. I started trying to think about it, and I realized I kind of think I just chose not to do it, mostly because there is a bit spam mommy.
And I hope you die. I hope we both die.
Motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the follow-up to this bit happens later. I knew I wanted to keep this, and I wanted to keep the follow-up, so I decided instead of trying to make an asset for this, I would let the follow-up be the punchline to it. Although I do think already it's pretty funny for someone to be like, "What's a MILF?"
Oh. To be in the ocean. Become one with the clam. Ah. Beautiful ocean fish. What the fuck is that? Uh-oh. Spamton has made a mistake.
There's real fear in my eyes in this moment. Actually, watching Spamton on screen die, I genuinely, like, I feel like I have actual fear. I love how quiet it goes. This was a complete accident in editing this, but, like, because I faded out the audio to try to, like, it just feels empty. Like, uh-oh, I have made a mistake. It's very good.
You're right, that's prime real estate.
Okay, let's talk about this here for a moment. I have to talk about this. No one in the fucking internet has just raw footage of, like, free cam of Mario 64, which is insane to me. I've seen free cam footage of Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy before. I could not find just a free cam of Jolly Roger Bay anywhere. anywhere. It made me so upset. I had to just go and edit. I had to go replay Spamton 64 to get to this point, to get the boat to rise up so I could make this recording. It would have been so much nicer if I could just, like, use someone's, like, free cam footage just to get, like, a full nice shot of the boat. But it doesn't exist. So I had to go with this myself.
We have got to steal that boat. I mean, sell that boat. For 3 billion kroner.
Okay. This is also such a good bit. I actually went into the CSS of a actual Craigslist post and I edited it to include all of this. I didn't want to actually, like, do Photoshop edits of this. I thought that was inauthentic. I decided to make this, like, myself on the actual Craigslist website. Okay, excuse me. You're right. Fair point. I went into the inspect element and I changed the actual listing. Fair point. And if you want to see what the full thing is, it's this. You don't really miss anything from it. I tried to make sure about that, but, like, if you want the full, like, the full fake posting, it's this. Once again, I use the hammer symbol for this. I'm actually kind of a fan of Cheap Vessel N64. I think that's funny. Condition like new, quote unquote brand new fishing boat, quote unquote never used. Crying, absolutely sobbing. Also, shouts out to one person. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but they're in the credits of the video. This is a TF2 map. Someone took Jolly Roger Bay and made it a TF2 map, and I took one of their thumbnail images from that mod, and that's where this image of Jolly Roger Bay comes from.
Sir, I'm evicting you. Sir, get out. This is my house now. I own this place now. Okay, fine. Mr. Clam, take me away. Devour me.
Devour me. Wait, did I not? Oh no. You're kidding me. Hold on. I gotta look at this again.
Fine. Mr. Clam, take me away.
Damn it. Fuck. There is a split second that I didn't actually combine the footage here. Fuck. Oh my god, I knew that this was a thing. And I guess I forgot to actually rejoin it. Fuck. Oh my god, that's annoying.
Ow. Satisfied? I hope you are. I provide all the deals. All the steals. I am a people pleaser, if you will. I belong to the people. A present. Just for you.
This is also... This actually might be the definitive favorite bit of this video. This is so unbelievably funny that I pull out a Peepus from my coat jacket to hand it to you.
Actually, no, it's mine. You can't have it. You get your own.
And then to immediately take it back and be like, you need to get your own, it fucking slays me. You might recognize that from this, which this is a sprite version of myself that I asked one of my good friends to do for the thumbnail of this video. He wants to remain uncredited, so I'm going to keep it that way. However, this is such a great piece. This is so funny. I love this to death. He did a great job with it. That being said, it's so good. It really is. Fucking, I love it. It's so funny. He did such a great job for it. That being said, narratively, that is incredibly funny. If you actually go watch the VOD, you will know that if you were there when the stream was happening or you watched the VOD, you know that that Peepus was not already in my coat jacket. I took it off a shelf in my room, and then I put it in there, and then later on in the stream, I pulled it out. But it was so much fun to just narratively for me to have pulled it out of my pocket and then put it back in. It was great. It worked out so well.
That's the thing that they keep advertising. I think that's the MILF. And that's a DILF. Come on. Did you know when you die, you turn into money? That's how I got so rich. So, boys and girls, next time you need money, kill your local billionaire.
When I'm recording this commentary, it is December 10th, 2024. I could not have anticipated how relevant this statement would be when I was editing this. I couldn't have anticipated.
This has been a Spamton PSA.
If you know, you know.
This is just like home. Moldy, sewagey, and a little bit on fire. This castle is pissing me off.
I'm the original Star Walker.
Eddie has a star, just for little old me. This is my new best friend.
This moment also kills me. I think it's actually adorable. I really love it. This is also a moment of reused assets, because if you've been keeping up with me for at least since last year, most of my Omori promos used a Polaroid with an edit of the with actual promo art in it, so I just reused that. If you want the actual image, here it is. It's cute. I think this is sweet. I'd actually get this like printed out. It's nice. They're buddies, they're friends. Yippee!
Ah! Who put a boulder here?
Okay, now I'm thinking about it. There is actually one moment in this that I cut from the actual video. I don't regret cutting it, but it is something I really debated not cutting. Basically, after that moment, in between this and in between me getting the Star Walker star and this, there's a moment where I do the most kind of like fucked up scream I've ever done on stream. I'm trying to think about what the context is. It's like I kept talking about getting hurt or something, and it's like, this is what it makes me feel like, and then I do this like visceral scream, and then I just smile afterwards. And it was so fucking funny, but I couldn't fit it into the video. I had nothing to like frame it around.
Who put Boulder here? Do you see how scared I am for Boulder?
Another moment of me fucking up my face very well. This smile is so funny.
My life every day. Well,
Okay, now we're getting to one of the biggest portions of this edit, one of the biggest portions of the stream, and one of my most personal annoyances in doing this video. I'm so mad at myself for speaking so quietly during this portion in the stream. I cannot believe I spoke this quietly. And if I had known that I was only doing one track recording, I probably would have spoken up, but like, I thought I could edit it in post. Turns out I really couldn't. So unfortunately, because this only had one track and I couldn't isolate my own voice, this was a problem spot for me. The captions I did for this, literally I finished all the captions for this section an hour and a half before the video went up. It was the final thing I did for this video, because my beta watchers all kind of said this portion is too quiet, and I said I can't do anything about it, so I was going to make captions for it. Oh my god. This portion had to stay in the video. This is actually like lore critical for this video. But it just sucks that I couldn't fucking just up my own volume for this. Also, I would have replaced the actual audio of the game in the background with something else. I probably would have actually used another track from Gumi's, my friend Gumi's Deltarune Chapter 2 album, which gets used at the end of the video. I would have used something from that. But here we are. Live, say la vie.
While we're having such a great time together, I have an announcement to make. I'd like you all to meet Spamton Jr.
The fucking, like, higher pitched big shot, it did send me. That is also a last minute addition to this video, and I think it makes it so much better as well. Side note here, I originally wanted to get a Spamton plush for this stream, but they were literally sold out at the time of. They were sold out like a month before this video was supposed to go on, and then I think a week before this video happened, this stream happened. They went back up on sale, and it was like, okay, well, it's too late. I already got, Spamton pillow, which I still have. I still have him. He's actually right behind me. But I have more to speak on this. We'll get to it when we get more.
My darling son. Oh god, now there's two of them. And the Spam Nation will continue to accelerate.
This was a core facet of this stream, and it's one of this was also something that I knew had to happen during the stream. I knew if I was going to have people hurt me, I knew the moment I brought Spamton Jr., I knew I had to have one chance at letting people hurt Spamton Jr. In the VOD, and even in the video, just for a brief moment, if you notice at the very start of this bit, when I'm kind of turning, it's actually because I'm enabling the ability to have people hurt Spamton Jr.
What are you? No, I can't. Big shot! You're not asking me to hurt them, are you? He's my son.
That fucking... The big shot going across the screen is very funny to me.
No. My precious Spamton Jr., you want me to hurt him? Spamton Jr., I'm sorry.
My headphones falling off there is also such a funny moment for this. So, fun note about this section. This was supposed to be a lot more violent. I initially conceptualized this moment of me actually, with, scissors, stabbing Spamton Jr. and, cutting him open. And I decided I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to actually show that on Twitch. So I decided to just, completely, bash into him. Because he's a fucking pillow.
What have I done?
Also, I'm not actually very pleased in retrospect about, the artifacting from my green screen, around my chair, as you can see in the times I'm, really in full screen. But honestly, it kind of adds to it being that I'm Spamton in this, so it's fine.
for redeeming pain. It's fine. It's fine. Back to spam. Back to me. It's my stream. This is all about me. It's all about me. Look at my beautiful wings. I am like a little angel. Clean, fresh air. This is what the world could be about. I cannot wait to escape this garbage can. Oh, the world is haunted. This is a scary place. But Spamton doesn't feel fear. I haven't felt fear since the year 2007.
If you didn't know that Doorstuck came out in 2007, now you know. I needed something to represent 2007 as a year, and I thought, when did Doorstuck come out? And then I found out that it did come out in 2007. I went, okay, perfect. I didn't have to think about it any harder.
And I will never feel fear again.
Although I do love, like, there is a potential interpretation of this where you can read that it's actually Spamton who is stuck in the door, in Doorstuck, which maybe I should have actually edited that. Maybe I should have actually added the footage to have, like, a Spamton head over that. That might have been actually funny, but, like, regardless, Doorstuck came out in 2007.
Have that gene removed for me. Run along, my little Spamton.
Now that I'm, like, when the video went up, I realized I actually probably should have put captions for this section as well, but it's fine.
We will make this world better for the two of us.
For some reason, just me talking about Spamton Jr. in any respect, like, makes me go really quiet.
For the three of us. Because how could we forget Spamton Jr.? What will the princess do without her precious little pond? All that precious water belongs to me now. I have drained it, and I will now be selling it. Who's ready for the Spamton bathwater?
This Spamton bathwater also just absolutely fucking sends me. Fun fact, did you know how hard it is to find a free royalty-free PNG of a water bottle is? It's really hard, actually. Annoyingly hard, genuinely. This took out like a decent time to try to find. But if you want to see the full fucking Spamton water bottle, here it is. Yummy, yummy. Drink up, chat. Wait, hold on. Maybe I should drink this. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Drink up, Spamton. Delicious. Yummy.
Only 5 chromer a bottle.
I'm so pleased from your big shot is such a good line.
We're about to perform a dangerous maneuver. Don't try this at home.
Okay, let's just talk about this out loud. I thought I could just do backwards long jumps on the fly. I didn't think that they were that hard. I thought I could just do them. Turns out, no. No, you need to practice doing backwards long jumps. This was my fault, but this actually turned out to be much funnier in the long run.
Made a mistake. So,
now here comes, I think, the magnum opus of this video.
They call me the glitch.
Okay. The glitch moment. I didn't want to just do a glitch filter, because there's so many just glitch filters out there that you can just stick on footage and, like, whatever. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something myself, and so I did like a full 30 frames of glitch. I just completely destroyed one frame for one frame of that 30 times. I just kept layering and layering and layering like corrupted bits of that first frame on itself, and it turned out great. I love this. The glitch effect is so fucking good. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, okay, your old pants Spamton has made a mistake. So, they call me the glitch.
Like, look at that. Look at how disgusting that looks. That is like a perfect fucking, like, corruption. And I did that. It's awesome.
It's time. Oh god, it's time.
Yeah, but, the reason why I even did that backwards long jump to begin with, and the Spamton video doesn't really talk about it, but if you watch the VOD, you would understand. I had just finished Bowser in the Fire Sky, and personally, I was running out of time for the stream, so I actually decided I needed to just kind of, like, I couldn't get a full 70 stars. I decided to try to go backwards long jump for it. And then it didn't work, so I literally just cheated myself into the final level. It just had to be like that, but I think for the video, like, I've made it work.
I have truly evolved.
See, like, I only have 31 stars. I should have 70 right now. I needed to get another 40 stars, and I was running. Like, I didn't have that much time for the stream left.
Into my latest form. The latest and greatest form. Spamton. Neon!
One of the things I wanted to do, but I decided to not do it in the end just for time, is I did kind of want to make like a brief cinematic intro that like was like it was a zoom in on Spamton Neon here, and like it like the text of his name flashes across the screen like very quickly, and it's like it's almost like a Smash Brothers intro. But I decided I didn't have the time for it.
We're already destined to win because of the Spamtons in the background. This will be the Spamton Nation.
Now, I love this video because it's also, like, Spamton as a character that I played here is full of contradictions, and he is, like, he's not truthful. He's a liar in so much of this, actually. Like, one of the notable things I kept in here was I got my fear gene removed, and like no, Spamton is about to feel like a lot of fear in this moment. He's already felt fear. He's lying about this. He talks about how this will be the Spamton Nation, but he's already talked about how the Spamton Nation exists. Like, what is truth to Spamton here?
You know what they say? In a one-on-one battle, Neo never loses. Let's rumble, you big palooka. Come here, come here, come here.
This section.
You want me so bad.
Yeah, I know you want me so bad.
One down. One bomb.
That's one of the bits in this I kept thinking about so badly.
There we go. Okay. 2.
This section was also a pain in the ass to edit because this is a lot of rapid cuts.
That was a good. That was nearly perfect, but we're close. Come on.
This next moment does actually piss me off because if I had been able to follow through with this, I would have won.
If I get burnt here.
Like I felt this reaction. I was pissed about this.
Oh!
I was actually genuinely upset. I don't blame me for like actually being what the fuck.
Are you kidding me?
Genuine Spamton reaction. No fucking kidding, huh? Like, okay, for real here, this Bowser section, I basically broke kayfabe. The entire time. I was basically not even in kayfabe. Like, I try to keep in it, but, like, I know I was not in kayfabe. In fact, like, I lost the... Like, if you notice in this video, I lose the Spamton voice very quickly. It basically stops. It stops existing the moment I think I introduce Spamton Jr. Which in a way is, like, narratively that kind of an interesting thing here of, like, the presentation for Spamton is, like, waning. Like, now he's at a point where he's had to hurt his own son. Like, what, like, how far has this performance gone?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of art in this video.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
For some reason, me putting the fucking determination star over my eye, trying to track that with the small moment of me zooming in on myself and then zooming back out, that was pain for some reason in editing. I was not happy with that. I mean, I'm happy that it worked out, but, like, doing it was really, really awkward for some reason.
I've taken down 1 life, but I have 6 more! With the power of Peepus, I believe. Okay, that's 1. Not doing too hot this run, but it's fine. He's a cheater! He can just cheat!
The number of times I died of fire in this fight sucks.
Oh! I'm just gonna die.
I love that I just decided to like take my life there. I think it's very funny. Like, I'm making a huge deal being like I need to beat Bowser here, and I just, like, let myself get thrown off a cliff.
So long, gay Spamton. Not
my name. Not my name.
Everyone will know my name. Everyone.
Yeah, half of my lives in this fight go to fire.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that reaction there of me being like, come on, come on, that is actually my genuine reaction of, like, I'm almost out of time for this. I need to wrap this. I need to, like, wrap this stream up.
Spamton can't fail, right? Spamton can't... I can't lose this fight, can I? Spamton, no, please! Spamton! Spamton, me, please! Please! Please!
I just want to briefly talk about this. God, I realized how much I hate the final fight of Mario 64 in editing this. I've always been bad at throwing Bowser into the bombs. I've always been bad about it. I always just time it wrong.
1. 2.
If I had made this, I would have won. I was just literally maybe a few seconds off from getting the right... I was maybe a few microseconds off from getting the right timing for this.
No, are you kidding me? It's right there!
Hello, Majora's Mask. We love a good clock tower noise.
Spamton lost again. I've lost again.
Now, here's the thing. Before we continue with the end of the video here, because we're almost done with this, genuinely speaking here, this stream, like, conceptually, I didn't know whether or not I would actually want to have done the final Bowser fight, or I would have wanted to lose. Because conceptually in this stream, I actually did, like, think Spamton should lose. And then I ended up doing it completely on accident, which maybe makes it more interesting to begin with.
I lost again! Spamton! No! Oh! Oh!
I'm not as proud of that last glitch effect but I think it's still pretty good.
Lost again! Spamton! No! Oh! Oh!
Like, I love you can still see a visage of me through all of this, like, garbage data. But then it just, like, I'm gone. I'm erased. It's very funny. Yeah, anyways, shouts out to Gumi for Big Shot 1997 remix. Please actually go stream Cyber City Sound Pack. It's really good. I knew I wanted to use Gumi's music for this video since this stream's conception. I just didn't get to use it until making the actual video. So please stream it. It's very good. Anyways, this is all the credits. This is the main assets I used in this video that, like, I didn't create myself. Shouts out to the subs, as always. And then, yeah, that's really about it. Although, as we fade out, we do get to see one last tiny thing, which is very funny. This is a GIF version of the Sprite thumbnail that my same friend did, and it's so funny. Can I offer you this in this trying time? It's so funny. And then here we have Return of the King, December 21st. So keep your eyes peeled for December 21st if you're watching this before December 21st, 2024. Otherwise, go watch the VOD for that stream. Smile. And that's it. That's the video as it is. Don't fucking play again. Just me fucking, like, popping up like that. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on this stream. Again, like, this was like, in terms of days, this is the longest I've ever had to take in to edit a video. Now, to be fair, I wasn't grinding as hard to make this video as I had done previous videos. Previous videos I was doing, like, 6-7 hours a night of editing for the videos. And then the Chow tournament stream from 2021, that one, oh boy, I don't think I've ever talked about this. I did briefly mention when it went out that it took me 35 hours to make. Well, that's because I had to end up spending almost 16 hours one day grinding out the final editing for that. So, like, in terms of sheer time, I think the Chow tournament still takes it, especially because that's an hour and a half long video. But this one took the most amount of days overall, I suppose. And it was also, again, like, a challenge to do, but, like, it was very fun. And yeah, thank you all for joining me for this commentary. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna move over to Inscryption now because that's what I wanted to do after this, and I want to try to beat the game before the end of the year. So I'm gonna move over now. Thank you again.